If you would like to calculate your own salt usage according to your recipes, you can refer to the yeast, how much yeast do I need video, and follow the same mathematical formula, and you'll be able to figure it out without any trouble at all. My French bread recipe again calls for 1 tablespoon, just under a tablespoon of yeast for the 6 cups of flour. So if you just compare that with the 2 tablespoons of yeast, you'd easily come up with a quantity of, I'm sorry, this is sounding confusing already. You'd very easily come up with a quantity of 1 pound of salt for 100 pounds of flour or wheat to make this particular bread recipe. You can fine tune that with your own, or you can just go through the mathematical steps and figure out how much salt you would need. If I were making cookies versus with my cookie recipe, which is also on another video, basic cookie recipe that you can alter to your liking. If I were making cookies, it's 1 tablespoon of salt for 4 tablespoons of flour. Excuse me, 4 cups. 4 cups of flour. So someplace between 1 pound and 2 pounds of salt for every 100 pounds of flour should be about a ballpark range. Again, you can use the mathematical formula to fine tune it to your specific needs. You're also going to want to store some salt. We use almost no salt at the table. Once the food is cooked, we very seldom do we salt it, but people do like to salt their food, so you want to include some for that. And salt for canning if you intend to can vegetables. The other thing that you would like to have on hand if you're going to pickle cucumbers is pickling salt, because it doesn't have the iodine in it. And I think there's another difference in the salt, but pickling salt is definitely going to be helpful if you're going to pickle cucumbers. I don't think it's necessary to use pickling salt when you pickle beets, because I don't remember doing that, but it might be more advantageous. I think it also helps the product to not become cloudy. I think I need a nap. I'm starting to wind down here. So the basic quantity is going to be between 1 to 2 pounds of salt for every 100 pounds of flour or wheat. And that should put you in a safe range. It's so inexpensive. I think I paid less than 50 cents for a round cardboard container that I think is a pound. So it's so inexpensive, it would probably be best to have some extra on hand. And I hope that's helpful. Thank you. God bless your efforts to prepare. Goodbye.